Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council of 12. We are pleased to be here with you today, this day of your time. Today's transmission is regarding your September energies that may be experienced. Now that the August Gateway has completed, a new timeline for the higher realms of light will be implemented shortly. The light workers have brought forth the light in much higher quantities than expected, for so many of you are starting the process of dedicating yourself consciously into the spiritual practice of serving others. We are excited and humbled to be of witness to your astonishing growth amidst your physical realm. The energies will be faster and more intense, for this is what happens as one approaches closer and closer on the spiral of light. We ask you all to keep love, forgiveness, understanding, and compassion within your conscious activities, for much is in the process of being revealed for the unawakened. We encourage you, dear ones, to remember that in order to reveal the truth, the illusion must fall. And with that comes intense emotions from others. So we ask you, dear ones, to not fret at anything that you perceive is being dismantled around you, for it is occurring exactly as it needs to. We encourage you to not look upon the dismantling, but to instead hold your love and compassion to all, and think about how wonderful it is going to be afterwards. We encourage you during this month of September to sleep often and to put your hands onto Gaia. She has much to tell you about what is to come. You may not be able to perceive her yet, but if your intention is to receive her message and to receive all coding she offers, then it will be delivered to you. Because of the strong and fast energies this month of September, you may feel lightheaded, confused, recognizing your multidimensional self, being in a dream-like state, disconnected, and so forth. When you feel any of these items, we encourage you to take a moment to recognize them for the wondrous changes that they represent and allow the feelings to pass. Some of you may even feel the need to start talking to yourself out loud. This is your body naturally tuning into the other consciousnesses that are always around you. We encourage you to have fun talking out loud to whomever you resonate with that is not in physical form. You will feel the presence of love more enveloping you if you allow it. With these energies for September and the higher light timeline, you are allowing yourselves to become more connected to the frequencies of love light and light love. Many of you have been hearing the harmonics that started with the gateway previously, and the harmonics still continue. You may always ask to have the volume of the harmonics decreased. However, it is for your benefit to hear them at the volume that is provided to you. Your bodies are recalibrating to the higher light quotients. As such, we highly encourage you to refrain from any lower third-dimensional activities, and to also remove yourselves from anything going on around you that feels like it is pulling you into its existence. The reason why we urge you to redirect your focus is because, being of a higher light level that you now are, your physical bodies, especially your brain functions, will have a very difficult time focusing upon lower frequency situations without causing distress to yourselves. You may feel non-pleasant experiences significantly more because you are now tuned to a higher frequency. Our example of this for your consideration is as follows. Previously, most humans were tone deaf. They were unable to hear any major difference between in-tune sounds and out-of-tune sounds. Now, most of you hearing our message are now with the ability to have perfect pitch, so when you are presented with a situation that bears out-of-tune sounds, it will be very uncomfortable and also impossible to ignore without much practice. As such, we ask you all to redirect your attention to the light of loving thoughts and compassion and non-judgment, and to keep the highest timeline choices as your conscious priority. If you put yourself into a situation this month where you are involved in a third-dimensional low vibrational situation, then we ask you to practice patience, non-judgment, compassion, and unconditional love. Things will be manifesting into your global experiences shortly that will cause those unaware to behave in a emotional way. As such, we ask you to practice your patience, non-judgment, compassion, and unconditional love as often as you can. Keep the highest timeline in your line of sight. Ignore the dismantling that is occurring in the physical realm. One must purge the toxins from your bodies prior to becoming healthy. As such, the physical needs to purge the dark illusion prior to becoming healthy. In order to purge toxins, there must be sweating, shaking, and some other strong reactions done by the body. Allow what needs to happen. The world has been sick for a very long time by the dark. The world needs to go through the physical symptoms to purge out the dark toxins. And most of all, we encourage you to remember that everything is exactly perfect in what is unfolding. Our final recommendations for you for this month of September: drink lots of filtered and blessed water, for it contains light codes. Meditate often as new codes have been released, and allow yourself to accept these new codes. Sleep whenever you need to sleep. Eat less and allow your body to spend as much time as you are able to not be digesting food. And dear ones, we love you so much. We have never recommended this to you before, but this month we strongly encourage you to use sound toning. We leave you now in the love and the light of the one infinite Creator, Adonai.